Eccoci qua.
Guarda, non è venuto male da Eli, il pane.
Meno male.
Guarda.
Meno male. Dai ragazzi.
With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we got a good Monday nighter in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown, pushing through the contact. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Burrow will throw. This one hauled in by Sample. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
No, può chiudere qua. Sì.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And a catch right side by Evans. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Completion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there, but I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Here's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. On the screen, this is Evans. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here we go. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll toss this out right for Evans. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
McPherson's kick is good.
Peccato.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their own 27.
Now ETN to start the drive.
But he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Jaguars had 8-3 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And this time he's
Porca miseria.
22. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Open man right side is Ingram. The ball comes out. And the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take
E andiamo, grandi ragazzi.
the 5-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football. football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. It's caught. Inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 37.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Now Burrow on first down.
Ma guarda, ma come bisogna essere veramente degli scemi per non prendere questa qui. Ma stai dentro, ti ho detto di ricevere con X. Dio fa, guarda che roba che mi ha combinato questo.
Second and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Meno male.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Non so perché è uscito così questo.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's
Grande Jamar.
Down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
E andiamo, grande Brown. D'ora in poi ti chiamerò Charlie Brown, non Chase Brown. Charlie Brown.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Cacchio, l'avevo capito. Gliel'avevo messo apposta. Sono arrivati troppo tardi lì. Gliel'avevo messo apposta.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mamma mia questa.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Questo molto bene.
For the sack, B.J. Hill.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Mamma mia, ma come fanno fatto a perderselo così quest'altro? Che palle, terzo 16. Bravo lui, bravo Vince.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Mamma mia, ma che è? Ma che succede?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with ETN.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Lawrence on 3rd down.
Non mi dire che era Fing the Passer che vi spacco la faccia. Come pass interference? Ma come pass interference? Questa non l'hanno mai chiamata in sto gioco. È la prima volta che la chiamano. Guarda te, vabbè dai. Vabbè. Alla fine c'era prima qualche drop e l'intercetto. Questa qua un po' pareggia, dai.
Lawrence will throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On third down, here's Bigsby.
Oh, fermatelo!
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Palle.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And they'll run with ETN.
Bravo, Vince. Bravissimo.
Travis Etienne, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak.
Murphy, gran partita che Murphy. Ha recuperato il fumble, ha bloccato l'extra point. Grande Murphy.
That's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On one, right? They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Right here, one time.
Right back to Brown.
Ma il 65 è veramente un coglione. Il 65 è veramente un coglione. Mamma mia. Cazzo si chiama il 65. Aveva il linebacker lì e se n'è fregato. Vabbè.
Bengals on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Burrow will throw. Able to
Che palle.
And he's brought to the shoot. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Deidre Sanat with a sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
Ma dammi la pass. Perché non mi dai il roughing the passer lì? Al posto che dare le pass interference a cazzo. Arbitri di merda.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chase. Now the Jags will use the 2nd timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And why the field goal team is still out there is beyond me. Time to reconsider after the delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
11.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2.
Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Complete to Jones. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On 1, right?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ma c'eri! Ma c'era quello! Ma perché se n'è andato, dico io? Cazzo, c'era il cornerback lì davanti e se n'è andato. Porca miseria, era perfetta, cazzo.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. He's going to go out of bounds.
Come l'ho letta male questa, l'ho letta male.
For Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Dove cacchio è passato? Era perfetta.
60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Touchdown! Christian Kirk from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Se no ci andiamo dopo.
Bengals drive about to get going.
Vabbè.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow is complete to Jones.
Ah, lui l'aveva capita questa. Era stato molto bravo.
It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man.
Da dove è partito quell'altro?
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, Burrow. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They took that shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On second down, here's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Non ci posso credere.
Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars
Dai il cazzo di forward pass. Dai il cazzo di forward pass, ma guarda dove cazzo lancia. Guardate dove cazzo lancia, al posto di darmi la defensive pass interference. Dio porco, guarda te.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Ma perché eri libero?
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now Lawrence on first down. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 1. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 74 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down. take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Go.
On play action, Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
13, Luke, take right open. 11.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
11,
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Ma dai!
It's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight
Palle.
coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues,
Vabbè, l'importante era tenere 2 possessi.
So maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
First down. Here's Burrow. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Porca troia. Guarda questo che non la perdoniamo. Ho sbagliato tutto.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Vabbè.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick
Sono
is
20
away.
punti.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Cioè, stavo già scivolando, arbitro, dove cazzo guardi? Non si può fare quella roba quando uno sta già scivolando.
Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now Burrow on first down. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to.
Ma poi non era fumble.
That could have been trouble. A call and luck or skill,
Era
whatever the case
ma non era
is.
fumble.
Feeling good about just keeping the football.
Hai tempo di riceverla prima di dire che era fumble.
Our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Vabbè, guarda lì come tiene.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. And they take a knee. Richardson on 2nd and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.